3 weeks, how would you say your progress is in spring camp?
My progress individually?
Yeah, just coming back from
I feel really good. I would say each day I feel better and better. Yesterday is probably the best that I felt my leg, ankle, all that stuff since the injury. So I feel that through spring that I've developed and I've gotten better health-wise, but timing and chemistry with the guys have also improved.
Have you done more or less, or about what you expected to do?
It's about what I expected. Yeah, so this is what we anticipated, or this is what my goal was after the surgery. This is what I've been working to get to, and so it's been good.
You mentioned chemistry and also timing. Mechanics-wise, is everything where you want to be as far as those things go?
No. This is the first time that I've been able to really get out and throw on a defense since the fall last year. So I still have a long ways to go, and I still have some things that I want to continue to work on, but that'll be how it will be for the rest of my career, right? So I'm happy with where I'm at right now, but certainly not satisfied, right?
Watching today, you were zinging some good passes to Mitch Matthews. Had I think 3 touchdowns. Just talk about the chemistry you're building with Mitch. You already had a lot.
Yeah. Honestly, I think Mitch is one of the top receivers in the country, and I think that he continues to get better and better. And I think where he's really developed, right, since we came in together and we've kind of been able to grow and develop together, and he's become extremely smart with his route running. Right, so he doesn't run himself out of windows. If he gets into a window, he'll throttle, and he's really quarterback friendly. And I think, with all of that I've seen him do, I've got a lot of trust in Mitch and knowing that he'll be where he needs to be.
It's not just Mitch. I talk about guys like Devon Blackman, Trey Dye. Our coaches mentioned he's having a good spring, and Kurtz obviously.
Yeah, Devon has done really well, and I think we all had high expectations, right, for Devon when he came in last year, but. The reality is to come in to learn the offense, learn the signals, and be able to do and play at a high level, right, is very difficult. And I would say Devon, the offense is starting to slow down for Devon, and it's showed, right? He's been playing really well, and another guy that I trust to do the right thing.
Through the injury and that, did you maintain the same weight that you had, or did you fluctuate at all, or how did you?
Yeah, pretty much. I think I'm like 233 right now, something like that, and I played at about 230 last year. I'll probably play around the same this year, 230, 225, but right, going from being extremely active to not being able to do anything, the composition of my body changed, certainly. I'm still not where I want to be because I've been limited in how much I can run, but I've got no doubt that I'll be there.
Does that drive you a little crazy not being able to run out there?
Yeah, it's nuts, right? For so long, I've been able to get out there and compete and to run, and it's really difficult, right, to watch your team play and have success and struggle and all those things and not be able to be out there with them. So that's been difficult. It's been a learning curve, and I'm doing my best to learn from the mental reps and get in the huddle with the guys and do what I can to encourage and coach. And but it's been a learning experience.
Coach Holliday mentioned that your inability to run is going to be a blessing in disguise. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I think it's really forced. Right now, obviously I'm not doing the team stuff, so in a way it's not forcing the issue of staying in the pocket in that regard. But the stuff I am doing is Skelly, and that's really all I've been working on. So in a way, yes, but I anticipate being 100% come fall.
What's the plan with the brace? Will you wear it again?
Knee brace?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
You haven't been wearing it just in practice, though?
Yeah, so I had a conversation with my doctor and our trainers, and we talked about that, and he was okay as long as I wear it in the game, right, where I'm taking the impact and stuff like that. So that's what we've come to, and that's what I'll do.
What type of an impact do you think having Coach Wintrick, and his, kind of focus, it sounds like each position group's different.
Mm-hmm.
You're limited a little bit, I would guess, with just the injury and stuff, the recovery, but what do you see from him as far as your position?
I think Coach Wintrick has been a great addition to our staff, and not only on what he's brought, what we do in the weight room wise, but Coach Wintrick is a mentor, right? And he can see guys that struggles. He's a big attitude guy, right? So because he's come in and he's established trust and respect with the team, he can grab guys and pull them aside and, you know, have an impact in a mentor relationship. So not only the impact has he had in the weight room, training our bodies, getting where we need to be, but I would also say on a mentor side as well.
For you personally, has that relationship developed for you, or you know, just what's your relationship with him?
Yeah, Coach Wintrick and I get along really well, and the communication, right, is key in my situation with the injury. And so I can tell him how I'm feeling in a given day, and you know, we'll sit down and have a conversation, Coach Wintrick and I and the trainers, and we kind of tell him where we're at, what I should be doing, what I should not be doing, and then we can modify what I'm doing from there. But because that communication and the relationship has been established, I really feel like because of that, right, my rehab has gone really smoothly.
Within these 3 weeks, has there been a player that stood out to you that's kind of surprised you in the spring game?
Not that I'm necessarily surprised, but I would say Algie Brown has played really well offensively. So I've been really impressed with Algie. And again, we all saw what he could do last year. He battled injuries and stuff, but I would say where he's playing at right now is at a higher level than where he was at last year. The other one that not a lot of people know about is Brad Wilcox. So he stepped in for Riker Matthews and has played left tackle. He's been playing extremely well. So he's had a very good spring and will add a lot of depth and, you know, a lot of value to us offensively.